Hello everyone, I'm Ishani. Thank you so much for stopping by. I have a very lovely tutorial today for all those of you who are new to quilling or are beginners or have never tried making beautiful earrings yourself. Quilled earrings are so quick to make and you can customize them to suit your own dresses, make perfect customized gift for your mothers and girlfriends or even teachers who love to wear earrings, or you can just make for yourself like I did. So let's go ahead and learn to make some simple yet elegant quilled earrings. I'm going to share with you some simple shapes which will help you to make hundreds of designs just by rearranging, changing colors, or adding embellishments. You will see various tutorials where they will be using different types of molds like these quilling molds which you can buy and make 3D quilling and also your earrings easily. But I'm going to use basic material to make quilled earrings. For the type of earrings I am making, you only need something which is cylindrical so that our quill shape is a perfect circle. The diameter of the object you use can vary as per the design, and I'm using some of these brushes. The end of the brush is a perfect cylinder and will give a perfect round shape to my quilled strips. For all my projects today, I'm using 3 mm wide strips, and length may vary, but most of them are around 40 centimeters in length, which I will keep tearing and adding, and you can also do the same when you're making your own designs. For my first earring, I'm going to use normal slotted quilling tool, and this will make a conical earring which people think is a tassel earring. It looks beautiful on any kind of outfit. So while making your quill jewelry, you should look closely at your strip and make sure that you have the right side of the strip up. When you quill, one side of the strip will have little raised side. That will be the back side of the strip. You can just run your fingers on the strip and feel which side has the raised edges, and then that will be the wrong side. After I've held my strip correctly, I insert the end of my strip in the slotted tool and I carefully roll it in a way that it forms a cone and has equal distance between the sides of the strips and also looks uniform. And one thing which you must also remember is it is better to tear your strip of paper before you adhere it. So I am using normal craft glue to adhere my end of the strip, but I tear it a little so that it makes no hard edge while it sticks. I hope you get it. The strip that I'm using measures 40 centimeters in length, and all my quilled earrings will have 3 mm strip. There are many people who feel 5 mm strip is better, or a wider width will be easier for those who are new at quilling, but I feel the elegance comes from thinner strips. If you want a longer earring, you can attach 2 of the strips together and then go ahead and do the same process. The next important step in jewelry is sealing the jewelry so that it doesn't open. So before I attach the other hooks to the earring, I'm going to seal it. You can use any fixative or sealant that comes in form of sprays, but I'm going to use a normal craft glue which dries clear. You can use your fingers or a brush to apply glue all over your earring and let it dry. But please keep moving the earring as it dries because you don't want it to dry on the surface that you put it on. One more tip I have is for workmanship, whenever you're using glue, please remove your glue from the fingers by washing it. Keep a bowl of water on your table or just keep cleaning it so that the gunk of the glue doesn't come and stick onto your jewelry because that will not give a clean result. Okay, no more talking, let's get on to making our jewelry. Easily you can find these hooks, and this small circle is called a finding, and a head pin. We are going to make our earrings using these 3 things, and you can easily find them in any craft store. And I take my conical earrings, and because I had used a slotted tool, it has a small paper in the center. With the head pin, I gently put it at the side, and now from the bottom part I am going to put this head pin inside my earring. Now do it gently because you don't want your quilling to get undone. So be gentle with this process. And when it comes out, you can either use pliers or you can use your fingers to bend it to make a loop where we will put our hook. I do the same with the other earring, and ta-da, look at the simple earring that I made. I made similar in pink color. I just adhered 2 strips of quilling paper. You can also make your own strips of paper by cutting these thin strips with a ruler and a craft knife. I hope you're liking these ideas. Let's go ahead and see some more ideas for earrings. Now let us learn some basic shapes with which you can make various kinds of earrings. So I've taken a brush and a quilling strip which is same 3 mm in width, and always remember to tear your ends because that helps in adhering it better. I take a little glue at the end of my quilling strip and then rotate it in a way that it forms a coil. Now you can tighten your coil by pulling the paper like so and then rolling it again. This way you have a uniform circle inside. Now whenever I use that brush and make this shape, I will always get the similar size of round circle inside. After this shape, let us also go ahead and try something else. I've taken a round cylindrical pen because I want like a perfect bigger circle. I do the same. I apply a little glue at the end of the strip and go around it and then coil my strip around, take it off and adhere the end again, and now I again have a small loop. Now there are various ways you can make them bigger or smaller, add more colors or change the size. And here is an earring that I made with such small circles in rainbow colors, and I added small findings between all these small circles and made these long earrings. Also I added 2 strips of colors, white and pink, for these earrings. You can add more such circles and enlarge the design. And like this big loop, I have these balis where I've made one bigger circle with 2 colors and then added these small little circles. So aren't they very simple? I'm sure when you start making them, you're going to make them in every color that you have in your wardrobe. Now let's go ahead and make similar kind of earring but with a twist. For this earring I'm going to use 2 colors. I've taken this beige and brown color strips. They are all 40 cm in length, 3 mm in width. I cut my beige strip in 3 parts. I fold them like this and tear them with my hands. And for the brown strips, I am going to cut them in 2. Remember how we said you can join 2 color strips? We are going to do the same for these strips. I am taking little glue and adhering it at the end of the strips. Make sure that you've torn these strips with your fingers so that they adhere seamlessly. Let's go ahead and make some coils. We do the same. Please remember to tear the ends of your strips. And I first glue the strip at the beginning, roll over my strip, the other color, and before I adhere the end, I'm going to make a shape of this coil. I pinch the 2 sides and make it in a shape of a marquee. I also have another YouTube tutorial that I'll link up in my description and in the comments below so that you can check the video and learn about some basic shapes that you can use for your quilling. Also, let me take the opportunity to tell you that this video is in collaboration with Miranda, my friend from Multiplicity Crafts, and she also has a very interesting design of quilling earrings which you must watch, and the link of her video is in my description. Please check out her channel also, and I would love if you'd subscribe both of us. We love to make crafts and we'll keep making more if you like this. Please give our videos a thumbs up and let us also know in the comments below if you want more tutorials like these. Now I've also quilled a little circle with the brown paper because I want a little loop on top of my earrings which will have my findings attached to it. So I make this little loop and make the hole with my little toothpick. And this is an arrangement that I made, and you can also make a similar earring, but I plan to do a little longer earring because they look very nice with ethnic outfits. I do the similar coating of glue on my earrings, these small pieces. Please remember to do this before you attach it with your hooks. So here are my small little marquee shapes, and now I'm going to attach them together with glue. I have taken this acetate because it helps me glue the two pieces together. I attach the small loop on the top and the findings and the hook. I loved making these earrings for you. I hope you enjoyed it as much. I am on Instagram as quill_ish. If you make these, please do not forget to tag me and I would love to see them. Also, before you go, check out the other videos that I have on my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Happy crafting. Take care. Bye-bye.